Doing online arbitrage with gift cards. That's what this video is going to be about. And the purpose is to help you to find profitable products. That is a big issue, especially with new people. So if you're new and you're having problems finding those profitable products, even when you're using powerful software like Tactical Arbitrage, you're going to want to watch this video all the way through, because what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how gift cards can give you that decided advantage. I mean, it is really going to change the game for you. It's so important that we thought it was important to make a specific video about it to help you. We're going to talk about some other things, and I'm going to show you an actual real life example right now how I use gift cards, and we're going to make a purchase together. We're going to get started right now. Okay guys, thanks so much for deciding to stay with me on this video. I'm Horace, and this is what to sell on Amazon. And if you're interested in learning and figuring out how to make money on Amazon using online arbitrage or retail arbitrage, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Take care of that right now. And while you're there, go ahead and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified on Thursdays and Fridays. That's when we upload. And also you'll be notified on Saturdays. That's when we go live. You get to meet me, ask questions, and you can become part of the working class hustler family. So let me throw on the glasses here. And what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at my YouTube account, because one of the things that sort of inspired me was a comment that we got from Lanisha Thaddeson. And what she said was, I recently purchased TA and finding it difficult to find profitable deals. I find myself on the website for hours. I am still in the 10-day trial, and any suggestions that can help me find products. Thank you so much, Lanisha, for go ahead and subscribing to get that 10-day free trial. Guys, we'll talk about that a little bit later in case you haven't had a chance to get your free trial. But let's go over some important things that I think we need to cover when it comes to making sure that you're on the right path when you first get started, guys, especially for beginners. Please, please, please pay attention. There are three things that I want to focus on in this video. Number one, you need to have a plan. Number two, you need to learn to crawl before you walk. And number three, you need to use things that give you an advantage before you even walk into the door, meaning before you even start sourcing. So let's talk about it. Number one, having a plan. Guys, this is so important. I see people saying, I can't find products. And the first question that I have is, what is your plan? In other words, what is a profitable product for you? This is important, because if you're a beginner, a lot of times you're not setting yourself up for success. You have to remember, guys, you're just starting out. So if you think you're going to walk out there and get a 300% return on investment, or in other words, 3 times what you spent, you want to get back, you're not being realistic. Some people don't even have a plan. They're just sort of out there sourcing products and saying, ooh, I can make this much on that. I can make this much on this. This makes me feel good, so I'll buy this. This is a profit, but I don't feel so good, so I'm not going to go with that. Guys, you have got to have a plan. Now, my plan is I want to make a return on investment of at least 20% and above. So I know what I'm sourcing. Okay, I'm not just out there looking around. If it falls within that 20%, I will get the product. Now, I have a budget. This is the amount that I spend on my inventory, on sourcing. And it doesn't matter how we break it down, okay? If it's $1, but I'm getting a 20% return on that dollar is part of the so many dollars that I spend per month, and it all comes together. So you have to have a plan, guys. Know what your plan is, because a lot of times you're coming out and you're sourcing products and you haven't even thought, what is my business plan? What are the profit margins that I want? Okay. Number two, you have to learn to crawl before you walk. This is so important. Okay. What do I mean by that? Again, it goes back to what I said. When you're just starting out, you've got to get going. You have to start making sales. And it's not going to be necessarily the pretty, glamorous, and sexy items that you thought you were going to sell and all of these great dollars that you thought you were going to get listening to gurus or whatever you've been doing out there. Okay, this is the real deal. That's why I always show my numbers, and we're going to get to that in a minute, but you have to learn to crawl before you walk. Let me get a little bit deeper in that, because we really, before we even get into this gift card thing, we really need to make sure that you got the right mindset. Okay, so what do I mean? Learn to crawl before you walk. You've got to start getting your sales. And that may mean, hey, right now I made $1 or I made $2, something that doesn't sound all that great, but there's so many things that are working synergistically together as you're doing the business. You need to be making sales. That way you're learning how this platform works. You're showing Amazon that, hey, I'm serious. You're moving forward. You have to have momentum going. The nice deals, the sexy deals, the 5 times return on investment, that stuff will come. But first, you gotta learn to crawl. Now think about that, because you've all heard the saying, and you have said the words, well, you have to learn to crawl before you walk. Well, this is where you start living what you have said in life. Okay? If you're gonna do this business, you're not gonna just start out making all kinds of money, selling the most popular products and all of this stuff. You've got to get in where you can in the beginning. Give yourselves a chance before you fold your arms and say, I can't find any profitable products. Let's evaluate that. Maybe we need to finish the sentence. Maybe when you say, I can't find any profitable products, and I'm not picking on anybody, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm just trying to shake you up and get you into a position where you can actually start getting some sales and making momentum. Maybe you want to finish the sentence. I can't find any profitable products because I'm not willing to learn to crawl before I walk. I have to have 10 times return on investment, and I'm just not willing to put the time in, earn my way, make my bones. Okay. You got to learn to crawl before you walk. And number 3, use things that give you an advantage before you walk into the door. Guys, this is so important. I want you to think about what I'm about to say. If you walk into a store, if you go onto a website and you haven't done anything to give yourself an advantage before you even start sourcing, then don't be surprised when you're disappointed, because you haven't done any homework, legwork. When we talk about gift cards, when we talk about cash back, when we talk about coupons, that is more work. Let me give it to you like this, guys. And then we're going to get into the gift card thing. But this is so important. Do you work a regular job? Do you work with people that continue to come to work every day? They don't need a motivational speech. They don't need rah-rah. They're just there. And they're going to be there until retirement. And now look at the job that they're doing when they get there. Some of them are very consistent. They're never going to quit. But when they're there, what is the level of production and performance that they're actually giving? Look at yourself. Maybe you're consistent every day. You're going to work. But when you get there, what are you doing that goes a little bit above and beyond? Well, it's the same way with selling on Amazon. Don't you understand? You talk about competition. Let's think about the competition. These are people just like your coworkers, people just like you that are going to continue selling on Amazon. They're never going to stop. So don't think they're going to go away. But are they doing more? Are they getting that degree of separation? Are they willing to do a little bit more to separate themselves? Because if you're willing to do that, all of a sudden you separate yourself. And one of the things that you can do is start taking advantage of gift cards. It is so important. You might be thinking, that's only 3%, 4%. Take that 4%, add it to another 1% on a cash back like Rakuten or something, and now you've got 5%. Start doing the numbers. When you get good at this, and you know what? That's a great segue. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look. Let me put on my glasses. We're gonna take a look at my Amazon seller account real quick. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at today's sales so far. It looks like we've had 4 sales. Let me refresh that just in case we had a little more. We'll go today. Oh, look at, we're up to 7. And if we go over the last 7 days, 3,100. If we go 15 days, 8,400. If we go the last 30 days, $16,447. And watch what happens here. We're going to go in and we're going to look at our year to date, apply that, and look at what we did for the entire year last year, and look at where we are already in the middle of the year this year. We're probably going to do, if we stay on this path, we're probably going to do 200,000 because we still got 4th quarter yet, right? We're in the 3rd quarter. And speaking of that, let's go over to another software I love, Inventory Lab. I love Inventory Lab because then you get to really see what's going on. Look at, so far we've done $9,035.57, but when you take out our expenses, this is what we get to keep. So if we stay on this path, we're probably going to walk with 4,000, and then yeah, we got to pay taxes on that, but that's in addition to what I do. Guys, you know, if you follow this channel, I'm a full-time truck driver, not over the road. I'm local, but I drive an 18-wheeler. Now look at this for a second, guys. It's one thing to say, well, this is how much income came in. This is what we get to keep. Why is this what we get to keep? Look over at your pie graph here. Look at your expenses. Okay. Look at your cost of goods. People are always asking, well, how much did you spend? This is how much I've spent already in this month. You see what I'm saying? Look at other expenses. Let's look, how much am I paying to get my goods into the FBA centers? Look at my transaction fees. You see what I'm saying? Look at all of this. This is what's so great. You're not going to get this when you're just using Seller Central, and that's the reason why I focus on that. But look at, okay, let's just do something real quick. If we took cost of goods, okay, if we, what is that, 2,000, we'll just round it down, 2,700, okay? So 2,700. Now, what if, and guys, I'm not good with this. I'm doing this. I got to get better at taking advantage. But let's just say we got an extra 5%. Look at, okay, is that right? Let's see, 2,700. 10% of that would be 270. And just say half of that. So yeah, I guess that was right. Look at, we would have saved $135. Now you might think, $135. Every penny that you save is an extra penny in your pocket. Now we're only halfway through the month. Okay. Now look at what, just saying average. And now times 12. If we're doing this, for example, every month. Now you see, look at, what could you do with an extra $3,240 in your pocket? Okay. What if it wasn't in your pocket? What if this was the amount that you were bringing down the cost of your goods so that now you can source more? So guys, you see how this works? You absolutely have to start looking at ways to take advantage, separate yourself, and make a difference. You have to do it. You don't have a choice, especially if you're a beginner. You got to take advantage of this. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting around talking about, oh, I can't find anything, you know, but what have you done? All right. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to show you what I love to use. I use a software called Card Cash. So watch this. So this is Card Cash. If you just come to cardcash.com, now there are other sites that you can use. This is just one that I like. So we'll talk about it. And here you can see this is just the in their little thing. They kind of show the different gift cards that you can get. Now all this is a site that allows people to sell their gift cards. Sometimes people are given gift cards and they don't want to buy things, use the gift card at that place. Well, what do? You can sell your gift card. You're going to sell it at a discount. Then this Card Cash turns around and sells it. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look, and we sort of mentioned in the video, you might be using Tactical Arbitrage. That's what I use. I teach it a lot. And even when you use the software, you might not find what you want. So here's what I did. I did a search. And if you come into the search manager, I did a search under Hamilton Beach because I sell Hamilton Beach. Okay. And so what we did, here's some of the products. And I'm just going to give an example of one of the products that I'm actually about to sell. So here, if you look right away, I can see there are 18 monthly sales. Okay. And if the product is available, and this shows my tax. I'm just showing the software. And actually, when you look at the software, it might seem a little overwhelming, but check this out. This is important, guys. We already got you covered. You don't need to worry about, oh, how am I going to use this software? In the next video, we got you covered, so you can learn everything that you need to know to be able to get that money. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But anyway, just looking at the software right off the bat, there's my 20% return on investment. You know, I can see what it's selling for on Amazon, I can even go, if you click on Tactical Edge, then you can really get into the details of the product. Look at, I can actually see the average 90-day rank. I can see, you know, the buy box price, stuff like that. Actually, what you could do, you can see Amazon is selling this for $19.99, but they only have one left. And if you go look at your competition, filter by Prime, because you're doing FBA, here you can see where you're going to jump in. Okay. So that's just an example of how I use the software. We'll get into that a little bit later. But the point is this, I already have things in my cart. Now, this is my cart right here. And here's where we got to focus. This is the amount that I'm going to actually pay for this purchase as it stands right now. But watch what happens. If you know you're sourcing a site, before you even start sourcing a site, you need to know, what can I do to actually save some money? So if I come to Card Cash, watch this. And if I type in Target, and right away I see 4.3, 4.1, 4.14. That makes a difference, guys. Right on the surface. Watch this. If we're spending $540.58 minus 4%, look at how much we're saving right there. Okay, that's more money in my pocket. Okay, that's going to make a difference in whether or not I can maintain the 20% return on investment that I want, because this gives me that much more room to be able to sell the product if I need to pivot, if I need to adjust. Okay, so watch what happens here. If we come over to Card Cash, and give me 1 second because I need to log in. Now, Watch what happens. Check this out. Remember, we're sourcing Target, and then right off the bat, to make it quick, we're trying to source $540.58. We'll just round it down to $540. We ain't gonna worry about the cents there. Now look, if I wanted to, what I would probably do is just take this one. But look at the difference right here. We're getting, if we get this card right here, we're getting $534. Oops. And 99 cents. But what we're going to pay for that card is $513.59. You see how your numbers start working out? Okay. I mean, in this case, I probably should do it because, I mean, it only saves you 21 cents, but hey, that's 21 cents. So I should probably get them both. Watch what I do. We're just going to go ahead and do it. Buy for $518.38. Boom. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and check out. So give me a second and we'll come back to that. Okay, so now you can see I actually placed the order. Congratulations, Horace, blah, 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 blah. So then the only thing we need to do is come over to my email and look it. Right here you can see. Look at what we saved right there. Now, then the thing is going to be, okay, how do we use it? And it's so simple, guys. A lot of times people think it's going to be a hassle. Look at this. The only thing you got to do, you're going to get an email with a PDF. When you open the PDF, there's your 2 gift cards. There's your code. Now watch how we check out on Target. Number one, we're saving even more money because when you start buying at stores regularly, you get into their savings programs. Here's another extra $3.07. We want that. All right. Now hold on. Give me a minute. I gotta sign in here. Okay. So now I'm signed in. I applied my balance there. Now we'll come down and it looks like actually something that I wanted is no longer available. So now I'll just end up with an additional balance on that card. Let's see here. That happens, guys. So we'll just come back to our cart. We'll make sure we got our 1% cash back activated. You see that? Actually, what we could do, I'm just going to make some changes here. Maybe if I got one more of those. Yeah, there we go. So we just what happened was we lost the coffee. We lost the coffee grinders there. For some reason, they're gone. You got to be quick on this, guys. Okay. So we'll go to checkout. And then watch what happens here. Let's see. You see where it says apply a gift card. You'll check that. Now remember what we did. we had, all you got to do is copy and paste the card number. Then you need the access number. You put that in there. Boom. Okay. Look at $5 applied from that gift card. Then the next one, same thing. You'll get the card number. You'll get the access number. Boom. That's in there. So now all I need to cover is the remaining. And there you have it. Thank you for your order. Done deal, guys. So this is so important. Just those simple steps. That's all you need, guys. We don't need to make this difficult. Now watch, going back to Tactical Arbitrage. Watch this. All right, let's say you were going to set up a search. You come into members access. Let's say you were going to do a product search. We'll put that on advanced. Let me explain something to you right off the bat, guys. If before you say to yourself, I can't find any products, and you're using Tactical Arbitrage, did you put anything in this section right here? If you have not put anything under store reductions, if you haven't put one doggone thing in here, do not start saying you can't find any products. Okay? Because the minute you say, I can't find any products, then the next question becomes, what have you done to put yourself in a position to find products? If you haven't taken advantage, these are discounts that anybody can take advantage of. If you haven't taken advantage of it, you're doing yourself a total disservice. You're throwing money away. What if I had not taken advantage of that? That's $21 I threw away. What if I do that every purchase? What if I do that all year long? Throw away $20 on every purchase. That adds up quick. We did the numbers, guys. So watch the next video, because what you want to do is learn Tactical Arbitrage. That's going to be your main go-to right there. And the thing of it is this. We talked about the free trial that you can get with the software. But the thing of it is that's not enough. Now here you can see you get a 7-day free trial. If you sign up using the link below in the description, you'll get an additional 3 days. But you need to be ready. That way you get those 10 days free and you can get the most out of it. Imagine knowing how to navigate, always coming up with deals. Guys, once you learn the skills, your problem is not going to be finding products. You know what my problem is? Not having enough money to take advantage of all the good deals out there. All the good deals. So watch that next video, then sign up, and you're going to get good deals. See you in the next video.